Well, this is a real test for my Brussels sprouts after days of storms and very snowy, freezing rain, and low temperatures. But they say that Brussels sprouts, or I've read, can handle up to -7 degrees Celsius. We went over that, and some varieties might even up to -12. So we were in between those. I went into warm up a moment, put some boots on, my feet were frozen, and I got another basket because the lacinato kale looks good, so I'm going to get some kale also, because that I can freeze. Oh my golly, it's cold. Well, today's harvest, and that's my final 2025 harvest for outdoors. I'm still harvesting indoors. Even found some broccoli florets. Lots of Brussels sprouts. They look fantastic. Some of them did feel cold. I've got them all spilled out here because I've got to go through. I mean, there's still ice on the kale. Yesterday, the Brussels sprouts, when I looked at them, were like popsicles from the frozen rains, freezing snowstorm we had. Now, I'll check the kale very carefully. It feels fine so far. Some look a little windburnt, but I'll check them thoroughly and pick out what I can. Most of it looks great. This I freeze. I don't mind kale frozen at all. It works perfectly. I just chop it, and then I can make, there's 3 different types of kale soup I love to make with that specifically. Brussels sprouts we don't like frozen. Now some of these I couldn't even get off. They're still out there, so I think they were a bit frozen. So we're just going to eat these. I made for lunch some beans with crusty bread, but I think for a late afternoon snack, we're going to have some Brussels sprouts. Bruce likes them, he prefers them boiled. I prefer mine roasted, so I'll probably do both, just to use up some of these, still have some of the crisper. So, not particularly fond of gardening in freezing cold, but I am very pleased to have gotten these. I'm going to pot on the spearmint that I was trying to root. It looks like it took very easily. It's when the side, I don't know what you call this, shoots come out to try to root themselves in the ground. So I've cut those off because they're climbing my walls. And it rooted very good, so easy peasy. I've just got 3 little pots here. Poke my finger in and stick them in. And hopefully I'll get 3 new plants that I know it can go crazy. I think my daughter's lawn in Ontario is covered with mint from prior people who live there. I know it can get away, so I'll figure out pots or something, but I do enjoy it in tea, so I find I can't quite get enough of it. It doesn't grow too crazy here. It can't get away because of the rocks, but I still will probably put them in pots. Now I'm growing these upwards, so I hope the shoots come out here and I can always just cut those off. And I'll get them off my island and put them on a sunny windowsill. This old chair belongs to the set down in my living room, but we don't really have a spot for it. It's I bought it when I was 21, and it had to be imported from Italy, if I recall, and I probably had to ask my mum for a bit of extra shipping money. It was a very expensive set. That's what I spent my money on when I was 21. Not normal. Anyway, it's up here in the spare room. I think I'll take this downstairs. This dresser was my childhood dresser, actually. And it might have been in my sister's room first. I can't remember. But when my parents moved back to Ontario from Nova Scotia, where my father was for quite a while, we all were. I grew up in Nova Scotia. Their moving van, a big transport, rolled over. And so many of my mom's wonderful antiques and furniture got busted up. I'm positive this got busted up, but I know that Bruce fixed it. Fortunately, the beveled mirror did not get broken. And my mother, since we're talking, made my sister and I these when it was quite a thing in her, I don't know how old she was. I might have been 14, 13. And they used to go to pottery with all the women in town, and she made me the wash basin and pitcher. And Leslie also. So, see, I keep things forever. And I got all my gnomes while on a business trip to Denmark. So there's Bruce's. He just had his nice and plain, and some leftover rice, tomato rice from yesterday. And here's mine. I added kale, why not, since I brought it in. Sheet pan is all I did here, with some garlic, onions, olive oil, and tossed about, salt, pepper. Then I added some crisped up bacon and some maple syrup. Well, I think I'll end there today. I have a fridge filled with kale that I need to process, a sink behind me with a big bowl of Brussels sprouts that are soaking. I'll finish washing those, put those in my crisper. But I thank you so much for watching. Please consider subscribing. Take care, and we'll see you soon.